Welcome to the Community Difference, Wylie. Brought to you in part by Master Networks Wylie and powered by the Difference Media, LLC. Today's show is hosted by Tara Padilla with Texan Window Cleaning, co-hosted by Brittany Welch with Boards by B. Jenny Connelly with TC Roofing and Restoration and Solar, and Angela Tucker, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Apex. The Community Difference Wylie was created to serve as a platform for local leaders and business professionals to showcase their expertise, values, and commitment to their community. Overall, the podcast aims to create a stronger sense of community in North Texas by highlighting the often overlooked or unnoticed good work being done by local leaders, businesses, and professionals. So sit back and relax as our host, co-host, and their guests share inspirational stories, experiences, thoughts, and insights about being a professional, along with the opportunities for our businesses to serve our communities in very special ways. Because the Community Difference Wylie starts now.
Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Tara Padilla, owner of Texan Window Cleaning and your host for the day. And guys, can you believe it? We have been doing this for a whole year. This is actually our last episode for season 1 of these particular co-hosts. So I'm super excited that you guys are here today. And thank you all for joining us on this journey this year. And it's only going to get better for season 2. So make sure y'all stick around for that. I've got my beautiful co-host today, and I've got one new one filling in for Angela because she couldn't make it today. So let's go ahead and bring on Jenny, Brittany, and Janice. Good morning,
hello.
Beautiful ladies. How are y'all doing?
Hey, so great. Happy to be here.
Thank you so much for joining me again today. And can you believe it's been a year?
No, crazy.
That we have joined this journey. I mean, it's been incredible. Every week there's been something new, and it's been so much fun, and I've gotten a lot out of this. And so I hope you guys have had so much fun doing this with me. Let's go ahead and introduce you guys to the guests. Tell them a little bit about yourselves, a little bit about what you do, what got you on this journey. And Jenny, you are first on my screen, so I'm going to start with you today.
Well, what's up, everybody? I am Jenny Connelly. I co-own TC Roofing Restorations and Solar, and we help homeowners after crazy weather strikes. We like to say that we're the silver lining when storms come through, and unfortunately, they happen more often and more unpredicted. So we help piece everything back together effortlessly, leaving them with better property value and a beautiful home.
So I love that. And, there's so many roofing companies out here. I mean, I feel like there's as many roofing companies, maybe even more, as real estate agents. And so the competition out there is fierce. And so what I love about you guys, actually referred someone to y'all, and they had a leak in one of their rooms, and you guys didn't go and try to push them to get an entire new roof. You guys literally just fixed the small issue that they had, because at the end of the day, not everyone needs a new roof, right? And so people can trust you guys. Like she says, trust TC to keep you leak-free. You really can trust TC to give you the honest truth. You may not need a new roof now, but hopefully in the future, if you do need a new roof, you contact them as well. So I love you. I love your company. I love everything you guys stand for. And thank you so much for joining us today.
Love you too.
All right, Brittany, you're next.
Well, hello, everybody. My name is Brittany Welch. I am the owner and founder of Boards by B, Charcuterie and More. I help give back the gift of time. I just disguise it as beautiful pieces of food art known as charcuterie boards, and also logo sugar cookies. So I help business owners. I help event planners. I help people hosting events in their house, things like that. I can come and take that off of your plate and put it onto mine. I love what I do. It's fun because every board is different. Every grazing table is different. I get to bring the client's vision to life. I also am a licensed financial educator, so I help teach people how money works. So I'm excited about both my businesses and excited to be a part of this podcast and a part of Wylie.
Love it. Brittany can help you with both aspects of your cheddar, right?
Yep. That's what I say. I can help you with cheddar on your plate, in your wallet, either way.
And you've helped me with both. So thank you for that. And I appreciate you. And I appreciate you for always answering my dumb questions.
No question is dumb.
I love it. I love it. Thank you also for being here with me today and for being here with me throughout this journey this year. All righty. And we've got Janice today filling in for Miss Angela. They switched weeks so they could get some traveling done. And so Janice can go to Mexico next week. So that is exciting. Oh, in 2 weeks. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get you there.
No, I'm there next week, and then I'm traveling to Missouri the following week, so I'm gone. People,
awesome. Janice, tell us a little bit about what you do. I know it's so much more than Green Root Capital, but let's start there.
Okay. So Green Root Capital, I am a commercial real estate investor. I'm founder with my husband, and we invest in multifamily properties, storage. We're starting to dabble in a little bit of RV and mobile home parks as well, but my experience there is really limited. I help people that want to invest in real estate do that from a passive perspective. So you don't have to know how to manage a property, how to run a property, or any of that. But maybe you want to put your money in real estate, so you can partner with me, and we can put your money into something that's there's always risk, but fairly safe as a passive investor, and it pays out cash flow quarterly, and then you've got some back end equity. So it's a really good option. Some other way to invest your money outside of maybe a stock market or 401k that can get you some pretty good returns. On top of that, I'm also an ambit consultant, so I provide electricity to residences and small commercial folks in deregulated markets across the U.S. So I stay busy.
You do. I was going to say that you are a busy woman, but I love it. And just the fact that when you got into this Green Root Capital, the real estate investing, you came to me and you were willing to share all of the information that you were learning at the time to invite me to come on this same journey with you. And that speaks volumes. I didn't pay you a dime for that, and that speaks volumes about you, your persona. And so I appreciate that. And I'm excited to watch your journey. And I'm excited to learn alongside you and see how I can help you out with that. So thank you also for being here with us today and for filling in for Angela.
Absolutely.
Well,
I'm intimidated by this powerhouse of women here.
Don't be.
No, baby, you're right here with us.
Right in. Yes. Yes. Well, we have got some incredible guests today. One of them's job title is the Director of Fun. And so that sounds like an amazing job. And so I'm really excited to hear more about that. So let's go ahead and bring our guest for the day. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
How's everyone doing?
Good.
Ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock. I love it. I love it. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us this morning. And so what we're going to do now is the co-hosts are going to introduce you guys and just tell us a little bit about you. And so Jenny, we'll start with you again. Go ahead and introduce your guest.
Well, I am blessed and honored to have the one and only Jersey Goldman here. He is, if you know him, you love him. He is not a shy man. Director of Fun. That's a new title that I just heard of, so can't wait to hear that. But he's also the Master Network's president of the Grandscape chapter, which rock and rolls every Friday. And he is just a light of energy and one of the coolest people that I know. So I'm so grateful to have him here on the show and to introduce him to all of you guys. So take it away, Jersey.
Jenny,
Jersey.
You laid the foundation so much for me. I thought you were in charge of the roofs, not the foundation. Happy to be here. You did. You invited me a year ago, and I love just any networking, any connections, any relationships are good relationships, good networking. You learn something you want to do, meet somebody you want to work with, or you run the other direction. And luckily for me, I love being able to connect with people and truly believe in the 6 degrees of separation. It's how I ended up in Texas. It's how I ended up in Las Vegas before this, going to school. And everything that I've done and been able to tackle usually comes from the connections between people. So really excited to be here today.
We're excited to have you, and I really cannot wait to hear more about this Director of Fun and how you do it and what you do. And so we will jump into that after our commercial in just a little bit. Brittany, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to your guest so she can tell us a little bit about what she does?
Awesome. Well, I met my guest through a powerful women's growth group. So I'm excited to let Nanda tell us a little bit about your business.
Thank you. First of all, thank you both the ladies, and thanks Brittany for bringing me on board and letting me know about this forum. Very happy and excited to be here and looking forward to the discussion with all powerful people here. So my name is Nanda Tiwari, and I'm a marketer with a passion for crafting compelling narratives and engaging campaigns that resonates with audiences. Basically, we meet our client in the journey wherever they are and help them grow with their business. So marketing nowadays, we know that it's not an expense, it's an investment. That's what I keep mentioning to every small, big, mid-sized businesses. So we meet them in their journey and help them grow. We are one-stop shop. When I say that, my 6-year journey, when you go to the Nans Vision page, I'm owner and founder of Nans Vision marketing company. If you see how we have incorporated year on year services into our list, we take care of the client end to end. 360 marketing is what we do. So yeah, looking forward to discussing more about the businesses and learning more from all of you.
Wonderful.
Awesome. I love that there's so many different avenues of marketing and advertising out there. And so I'm excited to see how you dive in that differently and how you help people and small businesses especially. All right. Jersey in the house, someone said, and Jenny is radiating through my screen. Yes, Jenny radiates everywhere she goes. I can't see who it is. It just tells me it's Facebook user. So, but someone says, hello, Jessica. So hi, Jessica. Thank you so much for watching. If anyone has any questions during the podcast, drop them in the comments and we will definitely try to get to you. And also drop your business. We'd love to give you a shout out. All right, Janice, last but not least, please introduce us to your guest.
So my guest is Crystal. She is a commercial real estate broker, and I haven't known her for a really long time, but she really just welcomed me with open arms. She has just a great personality to support other business owners and other entrepreneurs. She's invited me to some great women's groups. She's a super fantastic resource for folks in this area to have when you're looking for a commercial broker. I definitely think she's someone that can help other small businesses in this area. So Crystal, tell us about yourself and about how you work here in the Wylie area.
Absolutely. Thank you, Janice, for the invite, everyone. Great to meet everyone. Happy to be here. And yeah, I agree. So I work for a commercial brokerage, and we represent a variety of people, the landlord. We also represent the tenant, which is a lot of times small businesses that are getting off the ground. And really, that's where I can come in and help small businesses learn the ins and outs of what it takes to get in a commercial space to lease it. It's a little more complicated than people think it is. And, I really cater to those and give them the education that they need, because there's a lot of stuff up front that they need to present. So you have to sell yourself to the landlord. And it's my job to kind of help them sell themselves to the landlord and make sure it's a good fit for both the landlord and for them. You want them to be successful. So you don't want them in a space that's not going to work out for them. So I enjoy doing that. I really love educating people, connecting people, and seeing something at the end of the day. You can walk into a store that you help create that.
Cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That's some awesome information, and you're a great resource for Janice. I can already tell, and during this journey that she's on right now. And so incredible to have you here today, and super excited to dive deeper into that when we get back in just a little bit. And so what we're going to do now is just give our sponsors some love, go to a quick commercial, and when we get back, we'll do What's Up Wylie.
The community difference Wylie is made possible by Paul Fisher with Certainty Home Lending, Close with Certainty, Brittany Welch with Boards by B. It doesn't get any cheddar than this. Melissa Mancini, owner of Melissa Mancini Photography. Don't let your babies grow up to be JPEGs. Caitlin Fiesel with Elite Diamond Cleaning. Your house is a diamond, let's get it out of the dust. Angela Tucker with Coldwell Banker Apex, here to help you discover your real estate dreams and build wealth through all stages of life.
And by Tara Padilla with Texan Window Cleaning. Don't let dirty windows be your pane in the glass. The North Texas Community Difference Wylie. Together, we can make the difference.
And now back to the show. What's up, Wylie?
Ooh.
Okay. Awesome. Well, we like to do a little segment on our podcast here called What's Up, Wylie, telling you about what's going on in the area. So first and foremost, one of our sponsor partners, the Frisco Fighters Indoor Arena Football Team, will take on the Quad City Steam Wheelers April 13th. It's a Saturday, 7:05 p.m. It is also going to be military and first responder night. So it's presented by Czar Wellness Frisco, Texas Center. So excited about that. We also have some other events. So tonight, Jenny, who owns TC Roofing, also owns a breathwork business, and she's doing an online event tonight on Zoom. So if you want details on that, put it in the chat. We can make sure to get it to you. On April 22nd, it's a big day. So not only is it the Master Network's Real Conference Day, we also have some speakers who are speaking on that on this podcast right now. Jenny, Jersey. If you have no idea what Master Networks is, it's a great place to go. It's a great place for small businesses, local businesses, any business to shine. So that's on April 22nd. It's during the day. Jersey, what time does it start? I know it goes till 4.
Yeah, doors will open at 9 and it'll start at 9:30. It goes till about 4:30. 13 speakers, just a combination of angles and approaches to networking, growing your business, and growing personally as well.
Perfect. So if you want more details on that, that's what our chat's for. Leave us a comment. And the last event that I have to talk about, if you didn't know, April is actually Financial Literacy Month. So I am hosting that night, April 22nd, that Monday night. I've partnered up with, we'll plug, Wylie Nutrition, and I'm hosting a free How Money Works class. So if you want to come out and learn how to make your money work for you, it's a free class, perfect for anybody who has no clue how money works. So April 22nd is a big day. In the morning, go learn how to network and grow your business. At night, come learn how to grow your money. So lots of cool things happening. One thing also I want to highlight, our Master Networks. I'm the chapter president of the Wylie chapter, and work a lot with Jersey. I've been to his group over in Grandscape on Fridays. Highly recommend visiting that if you're in the area. If you're in the Wylie area, come visit ours on Thursdays. But we like to do quarterly events. We like to do 1 to 2 volunteer events every quarter. This month, we're excited because Tara is part of our events team, and she coordinated a day for us to go and work with Feed My Starving Children. We've actually talked with one of the Rockwall chapters, and we're going to partner up with them. So our groups are going to go volunteer and then go hang out and have some lunch and meet and build relationships, because that's ultimately what it comes down to, is building relationships. And if you are trying to learn how to make it more relational, that Real Conference on April 22nd is where you need to be.
Yes, that was a super great plug, Brittany. I definitely 100% agree. And that's what really Master Networks is all about, is cultivating these relationships, like you said, and creating those opportunities for people that may not know how to get involved in the community. And you did a great job of talking about that this morning, Brittany. And so without Master Networks, none of us would be here, right? None of us would have met. And Master Networks was actually one of the very first networking groups that I joined. Thank you, Jenny, for being my sponsor and bringing me to this great, amazing group of people.
Well,
go ahead.
I remember the first day you came, because you came to lunch with us, I think, that day. Wasn't it? I remember that day, and we went to Frankie's. Yep.
Yes, that was the day after I quit my full-time job of 14 years, and I was jumping into networking, and I didn't know what I was doing, where I was going. And so Jenny was just so amazing to bring me to this group of individuals, and it's been life-changing, to say the least. And so I love Master Networks, and I could literally sit here, and I think we all could just sit here and talk about it all day, honestly, but just come visit us, and we'll show you better than we can tell you.
There you go.
Yes, amen. But that being said, let's do another quick break real quick. And then when we get back, we can dive deep into our guests and get to know a lot more about them.
At the Community Difference Business Development Alliance, powered by the Difference Media, LLC, our mission is to empower small business owners by transcending acceptable behaviors and outcomes into exceptional realms. We foster a culture of self-awareness, accountability, and proactive engagement, guiding individuals to recognize and overcome indifference towards transformative actions, habits, behaviors, and processes driving meaningful change. Through strategic networking, impactful content creation, and innovative top-of-mind strategies, we cultivate brand relevance and differentiation, enabling our partners and the difference community to stand out in crowded markets. With a focus on building authentic connections, amplifying brand presence, and driving sustainable growth, we equip entrepreneurs with the tools and mindset to navigate the complexities of entrepreneurship with confidence, innovation, and resilience. Together, we aim to be the catalyst for difference makers, propelling them towards their highest potential and leaving a lasting impact on their businesses and communities. That's where our community podcasts come in. These podcasts lie directly at the intersection of innovative business development and community involvement, helping to bridge the gap between small business obscurity often seen in our communities. The community-based podcasts called the Community Difference Series are an integral part of integrating all facets of modern business development into a package of great content, positive impact branding, and top-of-mind presence, thus fulfilling the greater mission we set forth. When we set out to be difference makers, we can learn to make a difference and find the success and impact innately desired by all business owners and entrepreneurs. We are difference makers.
And now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Thank you again so much to our sponsors. We could not do the show without you. And special thank you to the Frisco Fighters. We do have tickets to almost every game of theirs. And so if you're interested in attending any of those games, please reach out and we would be happy to take you with us. And all right, so this is where we get to have some fun. This is where we get to dive deep and figure out why you got started, why you do what you do, you know, and how you help people in the community. And so, Brittany, you're first on my screen. Let's go ahead and start with you this morning or afternoon.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Awesome. So our topic of the month is getting creative, right? Getting creative within your community, getting creative within your business. And I think it's awesome that we have somebody who owns a marketing firm in here to help us learn, talk, breathe the importance of getting creative. So Nanda, tell me first and foremost, I'd like to know why marketing? What was it that impacted you to start your business?
Yep. You are taking me to the memory lane now. So yeah, I was actually, I get this question quite often, that why marketing? So all my journey throughout my life, I have been a corporate person, and I was my whole experiences are in finance and workforce manager with IBM. When we moved to US, which was like 6+ years back, and then being an immigrant, how you need to wait for your EAD, all those processes and all. But I felt that I'm not the person who can sit at home and wait for my EAD and wait for all those opportunities. So I would say that I reinvented myself. I created my opportunity here. And when I started, Brittany, I just started with as a freelancer, and I see a need, and I see that was the 2018 year of 2018, when there was not a lot of boom in the marketing, but again, people were still, small businesses and entrepreneurs were coming up in the market. They were thinking about starting some businesses and all. And that's when I just met one of the business here, local business in Plano, actually, where they were looking for somebody who can help their business grow. So as I said, I started as a freelancer. I thought, okay, let me give it a try. And then when I started, I quickly realized that, I'm enjoying this work, because marketing is fun. If you are really interested and, you want to learn new things, and you want to learn new businesses, and you want to educate yourself to grow your client as well as yourself, it's really fun. So that's something which I started with. And now in 6 years, I see that, I have built a team, I have built a company. So to answer to your question, I really enjoyed marketing field. And when the when the COVID came, 2020, that's when I saw there is a huge need of digital marketing, because all the businesses were, all the real estate was shutting down, businesses were not doing well, shops were closing, and everybody was focusing on internet. And that's when I got loaded with work, and that's when I formed this company. So if I have to say, that's the time when my businesses, my company, Naz Vision, grew actually. When I started, people started looking at website, people started looking at their social handles, and they started finding a need of being present on social media, and that's when we started getting more work. Now, if I say that, as per the today's topic, which is innovation and creativity, how and why it is important, and what is the significance it plays, when it comes to marketing, I would say that there are few points which every small business or mid-sized business need to remember, because they are the only one who are the flag bearer of their business or flag bearer of the marketing, because they are one man or one woman show they are running. They do not have a huge team who can perform a lot of things. So they are the only one who will be leading and working, and end of the day they are the one who will be getting paid at last, or maybe no payment for them, I would say, because having a small business is really a very tough job and a painful thing to do. But you just need to remember one thing, that you cannot give up. Every single day you have to just get up and do your work without failure. So talking about innovation and creativity, which is our topic today, I would say that it gives you a competitive advantage. It gives you an increased efficiency, and you should be ready for your market to get expanded, and you should be ready to adapt those things which comes on your way. Adaptation to change, because every day things are changing. The marketing strategies, campaign, people are trusting people nowadays. Earlier they used to trust whatever campaign you are laying down for them, but nowadays from 2022 I'm seeing that people are trusting people. So though you can have your brand, but at the same time, if somebody is talking, somebody is selling stories, somebody is talking about what they sell, their services, people are trusting that more than you are just posting certain thing as a collateral or creative. So there are a lot of adaptation and changes you need to learn, you need to update yourself about. And then the very important thing is, when you create a business, when you create a brand, you create a brand reputation, which plays a very important role, and that falls under innovation and creativity. That will lead you to the sustainable growth which you are looking for your business. So yes, this is what I would say about innovation and creativity in marketing, which plays a very important role. So yes.
Awesome. So what would you say, so that our viewers and listeners know, what are some of the services that your company provides? How can you help these local businesses accomplish getting their brand out?
So starting from scratch, like suppose somebody is planning to start a business and they do not know what need to be done or how to start about it. We help them conceptualization of the business or services they want to offer, or whatever they are inclined towards. We sit with them, we create the structure. If people want to, if they are looking for a help, who can somebody who can pick a brain, that somebody can sit and design the idea about the business. So we start from there, because it's very important to have a team formed before you launch your business, any business, small business or big.
Okay.
So that's one thing. So we help there, starting in the conceptualization, and then we take them to the launch or kickoff of the business. If suppose you're already there in the business, then we come meet you at the place where you're walking your journey, and then we join hands and then write the marketing campaign, or introduce a marketing campaign. Now, our service involves the conceptualization, consultation. We do create logo, we do create collaterals, we manage social media for businesses, we create website, we do development of the website. We have a very strong team of content creation team, who do photo, video, and all kind of content creation based on the services and businesses anybody is looking for. And when it comes to content creation, every business has a different need. So we have those expertise sitting who are constantly reading the market, constantly educating themselves about it and running with the trend. So we do provide that. Development team does that. We have a production team who nowadays we all know that how reels are very popular and people look into video marketing a lot. So that's something we provide. We have the whole team for that. Email marketing plays a very, very important role because once you create the brand, there has to be a reminder going every now and then, hey, we are here, hey, we are here. So that's the reason, that reminder is very much required, even though you are well established in the market. So email marketing is another thing. Text marketing is what we provide the services for. And we do Google Ads, search engine optimization. We have experienced team of engineers who do Google Ads analysis and reporting. So when I said in the beginning that we are one-stop shop, that's what we do.
Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Yes, that's great information. And there's so many options out here for marketing and so many different avenues. What would you say? I apologize. What would you say is the biggest mistake that you see small businesses do? I presume like during 2020, I know a lot of people were kind of scared. And so a lot of people started to shut off their marketing because they didn't know what was going to happen. Is that something that you saw? Is that something that you see people starting to cut off, like one of the first expenses whenever they're trying to save money?
So the biggest answering to your question, why these small businesses fail when any hard time comes, maybe they are not prepared. I mostly and largely I have seen that they are not prepared. They do not have those steps which small businesses should follow to stay relevant in the market. So some businesses, money is definitely very much important thing, but there are a lot of things which without money you can do. There are a lot of tools available, free tools available on internet which you can utilize, and then you so basically I would just break it down into 3 steps. Any small businesses who want to stay relevant in the market or who want to show their success in the market, or their brand reputation they want to create, they just need to, one, they need to stay agile and adopt the trend quickly. The second, they need to focus on customer experience. So they need to be open and prioritize understanding their customer needs, their preferences, and their feedbacks too. They should be open to hear that. The third one, which is very, very important, is embrace the technology and innovation. You should always be ready and open to learn new technology, new innovations. And that's what we are talking about in today's podcast also. So by remaining agile, by remaining focusing on the customer experience and embracing the technology and innovation, the small businesses can position themselves for sustainable relevance and growth in the market. And if any of these points are missing, then that's a red flag to the business.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you for that information. It is very, very super important. So thank you for that today. All right. Well, Janice, you're next on my screen. So why don't you introduce Crystal for us and ask Crystal some questions and see how we can get to know Crystal and her journey a little bit better.
Great. So this is Crystal. She is a commercial real estate broker, and she works with a lot of small businesses. So she sees successful businesses, and she sees those that maybe are struggling. And I would imagine, just due to the nature of her work, that she has some insight. I would love to know, Crystal, have you seen a change in the way that small businesses are going after retail spaces? Are they innovating? Are they doing more online? What are you seeing small businesses do to innovate, to stay relevant and successful in today's tough retail market?
Yeah, that's a great question. And, small businesses right now are having to be innovative, think outside the box. Especially for retail, if you're trying to get into a retail center, the DFW market is at 97% leased. So we've got 3% vacancy right now. And so you are fighting up against franchises, national retail tenants, and you have to stand out for them, the landlord, to even look at you. And what I'm telling and seeing from a lot of people is they have to get their marketing campaign done. They have to have a website. They need a business plan. They need concept drawings. They need all of this information before they even start looking for property, because the landlord is going to say, how long have you been in business? Where are you currently operating? They want to know, what's your experience? What do your financials look like? And there's so many boxes that they have to check now. And part of that is they want to know that you're going to be successful, or they'll just go to a franchise that they know is tried and true, or a national brand that has been around for 20 or 30 years. And so that's what I encourage everybody who's a small business. I'm telling them to do those things. What I'm seeing people be successful at is those who've already established an e-commerce business online.
Okay.
If they're already kind of doing that online, or more like freelance, they're kind of doing some stuff here and there on the side, operating out of their home. They've kind of established a small client base, and now they're ready for their first brick and mortar. And those are the ones I see that are getting the deals done with landlords, and those that are actually being successful. So those are some of the keys that, I'm looking for when I'm representing a landlord trying to fill a vacancy. We're not shy. Some of my properties, we're not shy to bring on small businesses or first-time businesses, but they've got to check those boxes so that we know it's going to be worth the landlord's time, and then they're going to come in and be successful. And you also want whoever's coming in to be a great tenant for the other tenants, so that you can support one another's businesses too.
Right, right. Ultimately, I mean, we all want small businesses to be successful. They're the lifeblood of running the economy here in the U.S. And so I have learned just in my real estate business that it's really good to have a great team. And I don't think I realized that a year or so ago. And so as a small business, having someone like a commercial broker on my side, or a marketing team, or whoever is crucial, I would say, to making a small business profitable, because ultimately that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, especially when you're going into this. Sorry, Jenny. I was going to say, especially as you're going into this kind of not knowing, right? And you have someone that can hold your hand and guide you, and she can answer those questions that you might have in that particular field. Go ahead, Jenny.
I just find it fascinating for commercial investment in general. And I really don't know a whole lot on the subject, so I'd love to pick your brain more. But it seems like a fantastic investment because the tenant pays everything, especially with the triple net. And I just recently found out that when you have a triple net in a building and one tenant moves out, the rest of the tenants that are in that building have to take over that amount. And the triple net is the taxes, insurance, and electricity, correct?
Property insurance, the taxes, and then common area maintenance, which is like your your landscaping.
So the owner of the building has literally no liabilities. Like the tenant's responsible for everything. So it's a fantastic investment.
I agree, 100%. Yeah.
And that's why they're vetting their tenants so strongly, because they want to make sure that their asset is protected. So at the end of the day, just kind of like with residences, right? They don't want people to come in, not be able to pay their rent, screw everything up, and then just leave.
That's right.
That's it.
Yeah, absolutely. So Crystal, how did you get into commercial real estate?
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting journey. I mean, I very similar to Janice, I worked for a energy broker, and we actually sourced out electricity, gas contracts for third parties. So we worked with the client, and we would go to people like Ambit to try to secure energy for them, electricity or gas. And so I worked with building owners, landlords, to help them get these contracts done for their buildings. And that's kind of how I got my foot in the door with commercial real estate. I joined a group called Crew Dallas, which is commercial real estate for women, and really got to know people in the industry and thought it was really interesting and exciting, especially on a personal level, to do something for a great investment opportunity. Commercial property is a great way to invest your money. There's so much upside to it. And like you were saying, people are paying your mortgage, your note for the building that you're staying in. So it's a wonderful way. And, I got let go of that job right before COVID. So, that made me think, okay, now what am I going to do? Do I want to continue to do this, or I want to start something new? And so commercial real estate really was something that interested me. And I thought, well, I'll just get my license. I'll be a broker. And, I've already got the business development skills. I can go out there and put deals together. And, I'm working on my third year now. So I've learned a lot. I mean, there's a lot to learn. I'm still learning, but I've learned a lot. And, I've worked with a lot of small businesses over the last 3 years. Because a lot of people are trying to do what I'm doing, just be an entrepreneur, have their own business, do something that they love and they're passionate about. And, I want to help make that journey for them a success.
Awesome. I love it. That's incredible. Janice, you got any other questions for Crystal?
Oh, no, I think we should share the love and maybe come back around.
I love it. Well, Jersey's going to bring the fun for us, but we're going to take another quick commercial break real quick because I know he's going to shut the house down. So let's prepare ourselves for this fun. Director of fun, I can't wait to hear all about it. So let's show our sponsors some love real quick, and I look forward to hearing it when we get back.
And now a word from a few of our amazing sponsors that make the Difference Radio, live stream, and podcast network possible.
Are you searching for fast, reliable, and affordable heating and air solutions in the Wylie, Sac C, Murphy, Garland, Rowlett, Lavon, Richardson, Plano, and Allen areas of Texas? Then look no further than Martin Heating and Air LLC. With over 15 years of experience, our team is dedicated to providing top-notch service tailored to your specific needs. Don't let a broken HVAC unit ruin your comfort. Call us today at 469-380-9864 or visit our website to schedule an appointment. Martin Heating and Air LLC, your trusted partner for all your heating and air conditioning needs.
JP Direct Health offers affordable health insurance solutions for individuals, families, and small businesses specializing in custom coverages to fit your needs and budget. JP Direct Health offers comprehensive benefits, including PPO health plans, accident and critical illness coverage, dental and vision, health matching accounts, along with telehealth at no cost per call. Call JP Direct Health today to learn more about how we can help you protect your health and your budget.
Do you want your home or office to sparkle? Then call Elite Diamond Cleaning today. From basic cleaning to deep cleaning, and using only the highest quality cleaning products and equipment, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Our team of experienced cleaners will work quickly and efficiently to clean every nook and cranny, taking care of all the details so you don't have to. With a variety of pricing options to fit any budget, you can be sure that you are getting the best possible price. Call Elite Diamond Cleaning today at 214-300-9876 to schedule a free estimate. Your home and office is a diamond. Let us get it out of the dust.
Frisco Fighters prepare to reach new heights at Comerica Center this spring. From competitive matchups to exciting theme nights, you won't want to miss a second of the action. Join us and experience high-scoring, hard-hitting indoor football that's fun for the whole family to enjoy. Visit FriscoFighters.com for game highlights, tickets, or to reserve your spot at the Tarmac Tailgate Party. Frisco Fighters, fly with us.
Are you looking to buy a home? The process can be daunting, but it doesn't have to be. With the help of a qualified loan officer like Paul Fisher, you can get the financing you need and get into your dream home. Paul Fisher, a direct local lender with Certainty Home Lending, has many years of experience helping people buy homes. He's knowledgeable, experienced, and he'll work with you to find the best loan for your needs. Contact Paul Fisher today to get started on your home buying journey. He'll help you every step of the way, so you can relax and focus on finding your dream home. Visit www.loansbyfisher.com or call 817-308-7361 to schedule a consultation with Paul. MLS number 2018111.
Now back to the show.
Welcome back. Thank you again to our sponsors. Like I said, we could not do this show without you guys, so we appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you to our viewers. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Thanks, Ethan. Thank you, Jessica Harvey with Twilight Cleaning, Wendell Daniel with All Pest Solutions. And then Ethan said that he would love to connect with you, Brittany. So what's the best way to connect with you?
Awesome. Ethan, I'll just give you my direct cell for anyone who wants to connect with me. It's 214-734-4173. And also on social media, my Boards by B is at Boards by B DFW. So I would love to connect with you, Ethan, hear what's going on.
I love it. That's what this show is all about, bringing connections and working together in the community. All right, Jenny, take it away. Let's jump right in.
Oh man, a man who does not need much introduction because he's going to take it to the house. He is a new dad and just one of the most spectacular people that I know. So Jersey, just tell us about you and all the things that you have your hands in.
You guys have set the bar so high in this thing. You're driving me crazy over here. But no, everything comes from just sharing experiences with people, and there's not a door in my life that's ever been closed, usually because it's been hyping up other people. And so but I am originally from South Jersey, moved up and down the East Coast, back and forth, and just tried to live the life of almost one of those, just every time you get comfortable with new friends or new tendencies or any kind of niches, you just get moved, up to New York or down, back and forth. And that definitely had an impact on me in sports when it came to playing anything. I played every single sport out there and was always the first one to ride the Pine Pony, to be on the bench. I never started lacrosse, wrestling, football, hockey, everything. I got to watch everybody else be introduced. And my freshman year of high school, I said, man, I gotta try something different. We're the Vikings, and I got some dance moves out there. Let me see what I can do. And so I became the first of what now has been 67 different mascots.
Wow.
Because when you're the mascot, you're one of one. I can't be sitting on the bench because I got to be out there. And so I went from a Viking to a Panther to a plethora of other mascots throughout high school, which included working for a minor league baseball team. And when I worked for them, I found out that you can get a full ride scholarship to go to college to be a mascot.
There you go.
St. Joseph's University, talk about on brand. St. Joseph's University, their motto is "The Hawk Never Dies," and so their mascot flaps their arms nonstop. And the guy that I met, he said, "It's easier not to stop once I start because I get $75,000 a year to go to school and be the mascot." And I said, "There's no way that that's humanly possible whatsoever." And he said, "No, man." He said, "I'll be honest. I was so scared I lost it that I fell at a basketball game one time, hurt my arm, and still continued to flap the other arm just in case. I didn't want to lose that." I went home that night, applied to every school I thought had the coolest mascot, and ended up with a full ride to Rutgers in New Brunswick. But through a combination of just life's curveballs, obstacles, and speed bumps, I ended up all the way out in Las Vegas in 2007. Through 6 years of receiving a scholarship, I was the rebel out there and built a ton of relationships and definitely established a career, kind of taking that creativity without a voice practically, and giving it into different areas of opportunity business-wise, whether it be NCAA, intercollegiate athletics, whether it be working in radio, where I worked for the #1 radio station in Vegas for 10 years, or working in the nightclubs and some of the biggest day clubs in Vegas as the mood director, where my role was making sure everybody had a good time. And then it ended up out in Texas. Extremely fast forward. Ended up out in Texas in 2018, where I continued dabbling in all of those professional MCs of all different types of events, networking, and yes, still on occasion jumping inside of a suit and repping tough. Actually going to do that this Sunday. And so,
wow.
So yeah, just trying to take over the world one day at a time.
Who were you with the Cowboys?
What's that?
Who were you with the Cowboys?
I cannot confirm whether or not I'm friends with Rowdy there, Jenny Connelly. Thanks for telling me there. But I have worked with a variety of teams there, and have been friends with a lot of performers and a lot of mascots there. You know, when it comes to the character, you don't know, and Kobe Bryant said this at one point, you don't know what dad or mom or family saved up their money to come to a sporting event, especially when you have, $22 hot dogs and $18, sodas at a game, combined with tickets and parking and so on and so forth. And so even if the team's not doing well, is this the one game that this family's going to get to come to, and how exciting can I make it? And nowadays, when you care about the person to the left or right of you, you don't need to feel obligated to do anything outside of just being a nice person, as easy or simple as it sounds.
Amen.
And some of that created some of the best experiences. Little Claire, I said little, she's now 13 years old, but she was just a big basketball fan, not as big as her dad. And they would sit in the same seats every game. But one game I said, man, she's 3-4 years old. She has this custom jacket on, and I see her turn around and it says mascots are hot. And I take her, and every game for the rest of my entire career, she stood between me. She would stand right there, and the tallest basketball player on the team, usually the center at 6-7 foot tall, and just look up. And I always thought she was looking up at him, and no, she was looking up at me, and that was awesome. So
that's incredible. So this is a real person that you've actually seen grow up over the years. Is this a real story?
Yes, Claire. She now lives in Washington. Her entire family. When you talk about 6 degrees of separation, I was always a person in school that even when I jumped from school to school, I was always best friends with the lunch lady and the school nurse. They were the two most important people. Well, Jenny says all, but I had ulterior motives. Number one, I wanted an extra sloppy Joe. And number two, the nurse, if you're friends with her and tell her how awesome she is, then you can miss algebra 4 out of 5 days a week.
My son is like shining through you right now. I feel like he needs to follow you because that's his thought process.
What it taught me though, what I ended up realizing years down the road is, and why I share that is because my parents were divorced and torn in very different directions. And so there are people that introduce themselves to my mother, not knowing that they're talking to my mother as I'm Jersey's unofficial mom. And they'll shake her hand thinking she's just another person at an event, and she'll go, well, I'm Jersey's real mom. And it's because all those nurses, all those lunch ladies, and then Claire's mom and Claire's family, little Claire, they became my family when I was out in Vegas by myself. They were my family when my parents were moving around and such. And that's where those relationships come into play, because I have had so much success and connections and opportunities created from just being nice to a little 3-year-old, or high-fiving a 8-year-old that's going through a really troubling time in his life, where his parents actually have a company that needs to have some MC come. And I think my issue has always been, especially what I'm realizing recently, is I thrive off of fixing problems or connecting people. I just haven't found a way to monetize it for myself.
Guess you have.
And you'd be surprised, Jenny Connelly. I'm about to come work on. I'm gonna get a nice farmer's tan this summer because I'm looking for opportunities right now. But truth be told, that mentality is how I ended up. I should never have been in Texas, and I should never have ended up in Las Vegas. My mother moved out there in 2005. I came out in 2007, and they didn't have any sort of Chick-fil-A out in Las Vegas at the time, and so I was eating Raising Cane's non-stop. Cane's 14 times a week. And I got interviewed as the mascot for UNLV by ESPN as the mascot, and they said, what do you do to get ready for March Madness? What do you do to get excited? And what's your workout regimen? So on and so forth. And I said, I drink Yoo-Hoo and I eat Raising Cane's. And the owner and founder of Raising Cane's is this guy, Todd Graves. He was given a almost failing grade in college when he presented the idea of a restaurant that only sold chicken fingers. They said it would never work. Todd Graves now owns every single Raising Cane's. He does not have a franchise. He owns every single one across the entire world. But at one point, he sold off 12 properties to a restaurant group owned by a father and two sons, Joe Jr., and Justin Micatrata. Justin, in 2007, sent me a stack of gift cards for Raising Cane's. Says, thanks for the shout out in the magazine One Love. And over the next 10 years, we became very good friends. In 2018, my wedding, I had 450 free chicken fingers.
Wow.
We had 274 people on the Las Vegas Strip where the fountains at the Bellagio were actually held off until we said, I do. And when they pronounced us man and wife, they went off. And
Okay, hold on. Now you said you're not monetizing this. It sounds like you're bargaining and you're monetizing and you're doing
trade is legendary. Trade deals are absolutely legendary, especially when you have open bar for 274 people. Yes, okay, TP.
Wow.
I got you. But it usually just comes from relationships. And so in 2018, when Justin got a phone call from the former COO of Raising Cane's by the name of Ian Vaughn, and said, I need a marketing and networking guy to move to the Colony, Texas. I'm going to open a venue called Lava Cantina. Justin said, Jersey's your guy. What neither of them knew when they connected was that in 2010, my mother moved out of Las Vegas to a small town called the Colony, Texas, and is in walking distance of what used to be green pastures and is now Grandscape.
Wow.
Really?
That is, to each their own on religion or what you believe, but that is somebody upstairs with one hell of a sense of humor. It was insane. And then, yes, my business relationship with the Cowboys. 2007, I applied, and they said, you're not 21. We do stuff at bars, and you can't be there. And I moved out here and was here for 1 month, and I got a phone call saying, hey, you're on board if you want the job. And so so that's how the Stars and the Texas Legends, and I actually work with the Frisco Fighters. I'll be there on Saturday for military.
Wow.
Yep. Run around with a microphone trying to get everybody excited. So,
man, I want your job. It sounds like so much fun.
A lot of people say that. It's very humbling, and I don't accept appreciation probably as well as I should. People, pick on me because I'll get a compliment and immediately turn around and compliment their outfit, and they're like, "Can you just stop talking for 2 seconds and just appreciate our appreciation?" And I'm like, "Yes, I apologize." So
that is an incredible story. Tell us a little bit about your new baby.
She is a legend. Her name is Gabriella. Her middle name is Wild, Wilde. We have a sister-in-law that has 2 children, Lincoln and London. Lincoln's middle name is Danger, and London's middle name is Riot. And when we were thinking about names, we really wanted to stick with T and J, my wife Taylor or my name Jersey, so T and J names. And my sister-in-law came out of nowhere. Krista texted us and said, all right, Auntie Krista with the middle name options, and it was 4 names of Wild and 4 versions of the spelling. And I, by pure coincidence, was searching names, came across Gabriella, and under the meaning and language of origin and all that, National Spelling Bee information that they asked for, it said popular culture, and the name was Gabriella Wild.
Oh, wow.
It's an actress in London. And so immediately that was it. And then I started working for the Stars, and her initials are GWG, which is game winning goal, on the stat line. And she's a legend.
That's amazing. Congratulations. How old is she?
Thank you. She is 9 weeks as of this last Tuesday at 7:28 p.m. But who's
yeah.
Baby. So you are probably not.
Was there a Squares game brought out about her of what the sex was going to be? What was the Squares game going on there?
So
Director
we sold $10 squares for what date and time window, 6-hour window, she was going to be born. We did what came out to about $600 worth of squares, and then half of it went to the college fund and half went to whoever won. And we had so much response that we had to do a second board. And by pure chance, we straddled her due date, but literally 12 hours into the first date that we had, she was born. So we had a friend that won, and we gave her the money, and my sister won the other one, and I said, "Yeah, you're not getting it done." If you're ever at
going to the college fund,
if you're ever at Stars games or networking events or fighters or legends, please come say hello. I love helping people. That
is an incredible story, Jersey. Thank you so much for being on the show today and sharing that. And I got goosebumps listening to it. And so that's just amazing. So thank you, Jenny, for inviting him. And thank you, Jersey, for being on the show, and everyone. And we're going to take our final break real quick. And then when we get back, we're going to have some fun with some rapid fire.
The Community Difference Wylie is made possible by Jenny Connelly with TC Roofing, Restoration, and Solar. Trust TC to keep you leak-free. Jessica Cooper with Diesel Signs and Displays, the power of advertising. Juan Payon with JP Direct Health. Affordable health insurance solutions. As proactive protection, not a reactive solution. Marissa Page with Page Restoration. When the worst happens, let our family take care of yours. Allison Wilson with Community Wealth Advisors, Life Well Planned. Lynn Heverly, Realtor with Coldwell Banker Apex. Trust, knowledge, hard work, results. Janice Greenlee with Green Root Capital.
The North Texas Community Difference Wylie. Together, we can make the difference.
And now back to the show.
Are you ready?
Rapid fire.
All right, here we go. So this is how it works. I'm going to ask each of you a question, no explanation, whatever the answer is that pops in your head. Okay. So we'll start with Jersey. Beach or mountains?
Beach.
Tara, favorite food?
Mexican food.
Duh.
Tex-Mex.
Okay. Jenny, travel bucket list.
Greece, and I'm going there in August.
Oh,
check.
Janice, what are you currently reading?
Oh my gosh, I have 4 books going. The 2-hour cocktail party.
Okay. Crystal, what is the last show that you binge watched?
Finally watched Yellowstone.
Okay. Nanda, let's see. Go to drink at Sonic.
I don't drink Sonic. I'm happy with margarita.
Even better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go, Jersey. What is your favorite team to be a mascot for if you had to pick one?
Oh, UNLV. Hands down. Although they got rid of the mascot, so he's not even there anymore.
Oh, so you left a legend then.
I guess. Big red bag hiding somewhere.
Okay. Tara, do you sleep with socks on or socks off?
Ew, off.
Thank you. Jenny, would you rather fly or drive?
Fly.
Janice, what do you crave when you need like mama's cooking? What is the meal that you crave?
Pasta. Spaghetti, any pasta.
Can I just say, Mom, I hope you're not watching this, but if you ever ask me this question, I would not eat my mom's food.
Oh.
Just saying, please don't ask me that question.
Okay. Crystal, what is a moment that you are so proud of in your life?
Graduating college with honors was one of my shining moments.
That's awesome.
Awesome.
Way to go.
Right.
Love it.
Nanda, what song are you singing at karaoke?
I'm always singing Bryan Adams. I'm a huge fan of Bryan Adams.
Bryan Adams. Okay.
Bryan Adams. Okay.
Jersey, special hidden talent at a talent show. What are you winning with?
Oh my goodness. Oh my.
So many.
I know, because I usually host the talent shows. So I did the evolution of dance, the entire YouTube video that took the internet by storm. I'm a dancing guy.
Dancer. Okay.
Woo!
Tara, what is a pet peeve of yours?
Pet peeve of mine. Please don't call me and leave me a voicemail and then text me and let me know that you just called me and left me a voicemail.
Okay. Jenny, what is an irrational fear of yours?
Irrational?
Are you scared of snakes, clowns? What's a fear?
You know what? I'm actually crazy nervous public speaking.
Really? And you're good.
I am.
You're speaking on the 22nd.
I'm
excited for you.
I'm crazy nervous speaking every time I do my soundbite. So when Jersey asked me to go to this event, to speak on the event, my first reaction was, "Oh no!" And then I'm like, "No, I need to do this because I'm fearful of it."
Okay. Janice, last time that you cried till you laughed, what happened?
Well, for all the moms in the room, what do you think
That's why
happened?
I laughed.
I meant what made you laugh.
Oh gosh, probably something my husband said. I don't remember exactly because he's a pretty fun guy, so that happens pretty
Carl. Okay. Crystal, if you could have a $500 shopping spree, what store is it at?
Oh gosh, I'm a big wine fan, so I'd probably go blow it on some really expensive wine.
There you go.
All right. Nanda, what book are you reading right now?
I'm not reading a book. I'm not a book reader.
All right, let's go. Final round of questions. Jersey, are we doing what's your comfort food in the cold, in the winter? What's your go-to winter meal?
The orange ramen noodles, man. Real easy. All day, every day. Yeah. Or Taco Bell. All day, every day.
Taco Bell.
It's so funny. It has to be the orange ones though. The Maruchan, I think, is the brand. Because I bought my son the top ramen the other day, and even my 4-year-old was like, I'm not eating these.
Oh, really?
Tara, favorite color?
Favorite color is pink.
Pink. Okay.
Aww.
Jenny, proudest moment or one of the proudest moments of your life so far?
Oh, goodness. Launching my breath work.
Okay.
It's the most powerful thing I've done. Yeah.
Janice, go-to spot for food locally here, near or around Wylie?
Probably Frankie's or Johnny's.
The best. All right, Crystal, what is your go-to pump-up song if you're about to go do a speech or get on stage or something like that? What song puts you in a good mood?
Oh, I like 80s rock, so it's got to be something with big hairband. I don't know. I would have a bunch of choices there, but something big hairband kind of pumps me up.
Okay, and last question, Nanda, what is one of your favorite travel destinations you've ever been to?
I love Kenya. We have lived in Kenya for 2.5 years, and I really loved it. Not because it's all about, animal safari or something. There is a lot to explore there, Masai Mara and beyond that. So there's a lot to explore. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for doing rapid fire with me, guys. It's always fun
Can
to
I ask some
Nice
tricky
job,
questions to you too, Brittany?
Sure.
You are saved here. So.
I know.
Okay, you tell me your favorite role model. Men in one in men's section and one is women. Female role model and male role model.
Oh, role model. I would say one of my favorite role models, my mentors, is James Schwartz, who is in my finance business. This is a man of huge wealth of knowledge. Love him. And then female role models, my mom.
Aw.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, this was
Social media or no social media?
Mm-hmm.
Social media for sure.
For sure. Okay. Okay. I've heard many people saying that, at work, yes, social media, but in personal life, no social media.
I'm too social not to be on social media.
Well, this is so much fun. Thank you. Thank you for hosting the rapid fire question. So what we're going to do is just go around And any final thoughts, or Jenny, any final questions?
Yeah, I just wanted to mention something. We kind of didn't really do like a roundtable, but Nadia, you kind of mentioned something in the beginning that I wrote down, and you said it's not an expense, it's an investment. And then it also triggered my mind when Jersey, you said, not being monetized for what you do. And I'm actually reading a book called Worthy. If you guys haven't read that, I can't even get through it. I'm just highlighting every single thing. And I can't move past a page because it's so much wealth of knowledge. And it's something that I feel we all give so much, and we don't necessarily realize that there's actually an energetic exchange when you pay for something. It's not an expense, like she said, it's an investment. And when you have this energetic exchange and are able to pay for the things that you receive, even if it's a higher price, you literally open up an energy channel that allows more abundance to flow. And when we give things away for free, and I am very, very big at this. I mean, I'm in a competitive cutthroat business. I'm like, I'll do this for you. I'll do this for you. But when we give things away for free, we actually block that channel and we're not able to receive more. It holds us back. So when you can actually negotiating the price down and saying it's too expensive for me, you're literally stopping so much abundance that just flows inbound. So know your worth, hold your value, charge the higher price, and allow that gift to allow the other person to give that gift, because when they can pay you, they're opening that channel and now you're receiving it. Just like with Jersey not taking those compliments, you're denying that person of giving because it feels good to give. You love to make people feel good, but you're denying the person the opportunity to feel good by saying, let me keep talking about you. Thank you, but here's you. Accept it and receive.
Amen. Melissa Mancini said, yes, Queen Jenny, preach. Mic drop on that one. Amazing. I love it. Yeah. So what we'll do now, we'll go around the room, and if you have any final thoughts, go ahead and share them and let people know what the best way to get in touch with you is. And Jersey, you're first on my screen, so I'm going to start with you.
Yeah, if you're at the Stars games, obviously come say what's up. They're going to make the playoffs there, and if we get a cup, most people don't realize that, yes, the MC most of the time gets a Stanley Cup ring. So when you talk about being humble, I will brag about that when that time comes. Come see us on Saturday at the Fighters game. They're, I believe, 2-0. And so come out there. It's a great experience for the entire family. Definitely watch your head for the footballs going into the crowd. And then, yes, April 22nd, 9:30 to 4:30. It is 13 speakers, including Miss Jenny Connelly, that are going to rock your world. Nobody speaks for more than 20, 25 minutes. Nobody is trying to sell anything at the front of the room. It is literally trying to connect with as many people as possible, and I guarantee it, if you don't connect with one, the person after will just come from the complete opposite side of the world, thinking, targeting, team building, tracking, and networking. And we're going to be there rocking and rolling all day. So come see us there, April 22nd.
What's the best way to get in touch with you?
Well, I'm not going to put my phone number out there like Brittany Welch, although there's 6,100. You know what? She is the queen. So, no, jerseygoldman@gmail.com or, 702-544-2763. If you ain't got it already, you're going to get it somewhere. So.
Jenny?
You can just type my name in on social media, Jenny Connelly. You'll find my breathwork business. You'll find my roofing business. My cell phone number is down there on the ticker. 530-721-5428. Happy to connect. Just leave a message or a text. And I am one of those girls who actually leaves a voicemail and says, send a text. That's on there.
I still love you. It's fine.
I'm terrible at checking my voicemail, so and email.
Okay,
but,
Janice.
All right, so I'm gonna throw my cell number out: 972-768-4951. Or if you're a potential investor, you can always go to Green Root Capital and fill out a form, and we'll give you a shout.
Awesome, Crystal.
You can call my cell. I mean, all the advertising we use has my cell phone. I mean, people call me all the time. So 500-6751, or you can email me at crenyer@structurecommercial.com. I'd rather have a phone call than email, because I like to just talk and meet the person, at least verbally, get to know them. Building relationships in my business is the most important piece of that. So call me if you have questions for anything. I'm happy to help people, even if we don't do business together. I think it says something about you that I don't give stuff away for free, but I love to help connect people with things and others. So call me anytime.
I love it. Brittany?
Awesome. Brittany Welch, Boards by B, DFW is my handle on social media, and it's 214-734-4173. Again, I can help you with your cheddar, charcuterie, your cookies, and also how money works.
And if you're single, just kidding. And not to
call me out, Tara.
I love you. All right, Nanda.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nan's Vision is my company name. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and we help businesses create and market their brand wherever they are. We come and help them. So I had one question for Jersey actually, and for everyone too, that, Jersey's specific question was when he moved from Vegas to Texas. I know this is a very challenging field, and it demands creativity, and our today's topic is creativity and innovation in your workplace. So I really know that it's very demanding, and it can be very tough for you to come up with new, like you say, you are director of fun, but that fun also takes a lot of pain. So to bring it on for the audience. So I just wanted to check with you that how easy or difficult it is to create, or you are like that by nature.
Well, you'll have to reach out to him after the show. Unfortunately, we're out of time. I'm so sorry. But again, that's why we create these shows, so that everyone can connect with each other outside of the show and build those relationships. And so thank you guys again so much for joining me today. It's been a great day. I'm Tara Padilla, owner of Texan Window Cleaning. You can find me on all social media handles at Tara Padilla or at Texan Window Cleaning, and I would love to connect with you as well. You guys have a fantastic day. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for coming on, you guys. Great job.
Thank you for watching today's show. If you like today's show, please share, like, and subscribe, and make sure to shop, buy, and hire in Wylie. Special thanks to all the guests, co-hosts, and sponsors of the North Texas Community Difference Wylie.
Thank you for tuning in and watching our show. If you would like to see our next show, or more shows like this one, just click the QR code and go to show schedules, or just follow and subscribe to our channels to get updates and notifications of this show, and many others like it.